What's up? I'm Hugz. That's Sam. Welcome to Hugz and Sam. Today we're getting into Death Note episode 6. And let's just jump right into it because I'm ready for it. I'm excited for some more Death Note in my life.
I am L.
This is him?
I am L.
He's nothing like I thought he'd be.
Interesting. He's a very interesting guy.
I'm Yagami of the NPA.
Bang!
What the hell was that?
If I were Kira, you'd be dead, Mr. Soichiro Yagami, chief of the NPA.
He's weird.
Kira
Yeah, it's
needs a
very
face
weird.
and let's value our lives.
I knew
Do you
they
see
needed
the,
a face to
like,
kill someone,
his
but I don't remember
eyes?
Yeah, the
any
bags
evidence
and
that
everything.
showed
Yeah,
that
well,
he
like
needed a
the
name,
bags
too.
and
There's no way
his
to
pupils
verify
are like
this is
huge.
related, but criminals whose names were never
know if that
released
matters.
publicly.
Please turn off all
That's
your
one
cell
hell of
phones,
a
handhelds, and any other
typo.
communication
Saved a
devices
dude's
leave
life.
them on the table
Yeah.
right there. That means when we leave headquarters, any information we need is committed to memory. Please make yourselves comfortable.
He's like an animal.
Yeah, it does he's got like animalistic features. Like the way he like sits and his eyes and I don't know.
Excuse me, Al?
And from now on, I'll
my
have to
coffee.
ask that you stop calling
Yeah.
me L. Early on in the investigation, I tried to provoke
So
Kira
different
with
than
that
I expected.
broadcast.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think would happen if we tried to use media restrictions to hide criminals from someone like that?
I guess...
If you choose to withhold the names of your worst criminals, I'll kill petty criminals or the innocent. I'm holding the whole world hostage, so who's it gonna be? That's exactly how Kira thinks. In any case, let's look at another way we can use the media to draw him out. Well, before we celebrate, I'll tell you the rest of my thoughts on the Kira case. Kira works alone. He had access to all our classified information. We already know that much. Please keep that in mind and listen carefully to what I have to say next. On December 14th, 12 FBI investigators entered Japan.
I was half expecting him to write something that was
Using
like
prison
different than
inmates,
what he's
Kira
saying.
conducts experiments
Yeah.
manipulating
To,
his
like,
victims'
in
actions
case,
before they
like,
die.
could hear him or
In
Kira.
other words, during this window
You
of
know.
only 5, he needed to know how much control he had over his victims before he could use it against the 12 agents. And as we all know, on December 27th,
I got a hold of a file which contained all the names and faces of the FBI investigators in Japan, and I succeeded in killing each one of them. How come you're not using the Death Note today? You studying for those entrance exams? Those are the least of my worries. Plus, it's a little late to start now.
That fiance is gonna be a problem
What
for
you
him.
doing?
You know?
December 19th to December 27th.
he killed that many people so we'd be unable to tell the decoys from those who were actually used. In truth, he probably only needed a few. He waited 8 days so the FBI could investigate other suspects, which meant there'd be no timeline linking him to their deaths. These are files provided by the FBI, and they contain additional information you might find useful. For obvious reasons, you're not permitted to take these out of this room, but
One team
This
traces
is like
the
the
FBI
first
agents,
real,
the other looks at the heart attack victims.
you know,
There weren't that
kind of
many people
headway
who had
they've
access
had.
to information
Yeah.
from headquarters, and it knows the FBI only investigated
They're
a
too
small
excited.
group in the...
By just being here, are you admitting defeat to Kira?
that's right. By showing my face to you now, and by sacrificing the lives of 12 FBI agents, I have lost the battle. But I'm not going to lose the
He's gonna
war.
win the war, yeah.
This is the first time I've ever put my life on the line.
But there's no mistaking it. This man is L.
Before we go
Aw.
any
I love
further,
that that's
I have
his
to be
dad,
absolutely
you
sure
know?
none of you are Kira.
What's the deal? He still doesn't trust us?
No, I think it's a fair request. Try to see it from his perspective. Kira's been getting information from our headquarters from the very beginning, so there's a good chance that he's one of us.
He's changed
Things are
even
going
since we've
well.
just seen him.
Just one clue. A single decisive factor is all I need.
Just one oversight. A single piece of evidence is all it would take. It could cost me my life.
Just one thing.
Wow. I love the two sides of the coin, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
she's going to be that one piece. She's going to be that,
Yep.
that one intangible, that one variable that's going to mess it all up for light. But Ryuzaki L has changed even since we've just seen him here. Like, he was kind of weird at first. You know what I mean? When
Yeah.
we first walked into the room.
The biggest risk I've taken so far was that bus jacking incident. But they'll never be able to connect it with Kira. Fortunately for me, both the police and Elle don't know that Kira can kill people by means other than a heart attack. If anyone were to
fiancé
discover
knew right
that
away that
fact,
something was
I'd
up.
be in a lot
Yeah.
of trouble.
Oh, you're bringing a page. Planning to kill someone.
Just in case, you
No,
know.
but lately I've been bringing a page with me every time I go out, just in case.
Yeah. Never know when it's gonna come in handy.
Yep.
There's no way it was a coincidence. It's it. Kira can kill in other ways. It doesn't have to be a heart attack.
As I've told you already, there is no one at Task Force headquarters right now.
There's no one at headquarters?
He has no idea
That
she is.
cell is
there.
turned off. What's going on?
He said he had been
Can you
investigating.
contact them somehow?
No,
I
but
have
he
information
doesn't know
relating to
her,
the
is what
Kira
I'm
investigation.
The Kira investigation?
So I'm saying he has no clue who
Look,
she
I
But
is.
he knew that
Headquarters
he
one
had
more
a
time for you.
fiance and everything.
Hi,
I
I'm
just don't know
Detective
if he knew
Soichiro
the face.
Yagami's son, Light Yagami. I brought
Guess
my father
not.
a change. I'm terrible with faces. I just need to sign my name on this form, right?
So, Light, does this mean you're going to be helping us with the Kira investigation too?
That's not good enough. I have to tell them in person.
Excuse me. My father is actually in charge of the Kira investigation. If you'd like, I could pass your message on to him. His cell phone is off at the moment, but I should be able to contact him soon.
Oh man.
Light, it's probably better if you don't discuss this
Yeah, I
with
was like, he's just kind of like
True, but
laying
it's
it out.
practically common
Yeah.
knowledge at this point. I'm sure my father will be calling me back
That would
once he
still
checks
kind
his
of come off
messages.
as creepy.
When he
Yeah.
does, I'll give you the phone and let you talk to him.
Why is he so happy?
Creepy.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
We've been talking and I just realized I don't even know your name. My name is Light Yagami. Light's written with the character for Moon and Yagami with the characters for Night and God. Kinda weird, huh?
My name's Shoko Maki. It's written with the characters for Shining, Ko as in child, space, and Ki as in tree.
Miss Maki, right? Miss Maki. I've been thinking about Kira's powers.
Come
And I
on.
believe they enable.
Man,
But
this
there's more
chick's
to
gonna
it.
die.
If my
Yeah.
analysis so far is correct, Kira can kill in a number of ways, not just with a heart attack.
So that means you about to die.
Catch Kira.
You know, that possibility never even crossed my mind.
That's why I need to explain it in person to someone from Task Force headquarters. Otherwise, I'm afraid they'll just write me off.
Wouldn't it be better if your friend spoke to them instead?
He was one of the 12 FBI agents who came to Japan to investigate Kira.
Bum bum bum.
FBI agent who met Kira. Could it be?
You see, he was also my fiancé. While he was working, he got caught up in a bus jacking, and I have reason to believe that he met Kira on that bus.
Hitting him with it.
Yep.
Ray Penber.
I've come to believe that Kira set up that bus jacking. It was planned to bring him into contact with my fiancé in order to obtain information regarding the identities of the other FBI agents so he could get rid of them all. Anyway, what stands out to me is that the hijacker died in an accident. In other words, it suggests that heart attacks aren't the only way Kira can kill people.
That look on his face is evil.
If Kira was controlling the hijacker, chances are he killed him too.
I still don't see it.
I've
Is he
been
gonna kill her
wondering
in
about
this
that bus
crosswalk? Is
jacking
he
ever
gonna have
since
like a
my
car?
fiancé first
There's
told
like
me
no
about it.
cars. So he's gonna have
After
like
he
a car
calmed down,
like
I asked him
flying
for
away.
I
details.
haven't seen him like write down anything.
He didn't
though.
mention
just
any
waiting
names
for
or
it.
anything like that, but he told me one thing.
What did he say?
That he'd been put in a situation where he had to show his FBI ID to someone.
There's no doubt in my mind your deductive skills are excellent, but you can't deny that you have a personal interest in the case. Still, your theory is worth looking into. With
He
Kira.
seems so
The person
condescending.
your fiancé showed his ID to on the bus that day, it had to be Kira.
Cause he's just like some young kid, right? Like, and he's like, your theory deserves looking into, you know, like.
So the red and blue
not just a
represent good
god
and
of
evil.
death.
That girl gonna die.
Yeah.
That girl's about to die. Like, he comes off super weird, and it's like when I said condescending, it's just like the way he talked to her was like he's the kid of the guy. Excuse me, of the guy who runs the task force, right?
Yeah.
So it'd be like, my dad was a mechanic for a long time, and like if somebody was just telling me about their car, I was like, yeah, it seems like you got something wrong with your car, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Oh yeah.
like
yeah.
he kind of takes
Whenever
it on
she
himself.
used to be like an investigator.
Exactly.
Like,
And even if
Yeah.
he doesn't know that, it's still kind of like, well, because I think that it's important, it definitely should be looked into.
I wonder if
you
she
know?
suspects him at all, because there's like a lot of time where she's just kind of like quiet, I guess, and like kind of just like looks and like, I don't know, like I would think like, why are you so curious about all this? And like,
Exactly.
you know, I would suspect him. I definitely would suspect him.
Sorry, I'm dying a little bit on the inside. I agree, okay? Because the way that I look at it, he is way too involved and way too knowledgeable about the case and is talking about all this stuff for being someone that's not actively involved in the case. And even though she doesn't necessarily know what he knows or what connection he has with the case or whatever, like, he's the kid. You know, it's not like he's an actual agent or whatever. Like, I don't know.
No, I get that.
That's weird for him to be as entangled
in the way he just like throws it out there, like.
And he has all these theories, and he's like, he just seems like he's really into the thing that's going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Y'all didn't hear that burp.
He burped while he was talking.
I'm just falling apart, y'all. I'm just falling apart.
I couldn't like not laugh at
I've
that.
been sick for like 3 weeks. Y'all don't even know. It's a madhouse in here. I'm lucky I'm still making videos. For the last 2 days, I didn't even have a voice. I had like laryngitis. I couldn't talk. Today's the first day I've been able to talk like at all, and my voice is still raspy, and I'm coughing, and I'm just falling apart.
Yeah. But hey, we're making these videos happen for you guys.
Still making the videos come out. We don't want y'all to go without. I'm excited though. This is every time I think something's gonna be big and change like the whole show or whatever. Like I thought she was gonna be the peg. She was gonna be the one that fit into the wall. She was gonna be the piece of the puzzle that like took him down or started his downfall. And then it's like he just happens to go to the police station when she does and runs into her.
Yeah.
And obviously, like, it feels obvious. It may not happen. It feels obvious that he's about to kill her.
Yeah.
We know he knows her name.
Definitely
He's seen her
feels
face.
obvious.
He has a death note.
And the way he, like, asked for her name was so chill. Like.
Yeah. So it's like, I feel like that's an obvious thing that's going on. Elle looked weird. Ryazaki or whatever. Is that what it was?
Yeah, Rizaki.
I think that's what it was.
So.
He seemed really weird at first, but then even through that first conversation, he has, like, this almost, like, oddly inspirational vibe to him. I don't know.
Yeah.
He definitely, everybody seemed really gung-ho after his little talk.
I just want to know, like, why he sits the way he does. Like,
it was like a squatty potty.
Yeah, like, and why he's barefoot and why his eye. I mean, his eyes could mean absolutely nothing, but his eyes looked a little weird. You know what I mean?
And he had, like, bags under his eyes like him and sleeping, and he ate, like, 19 things of sugar.
I mean, I do that.
Everybody was like, because I said it's weird that he's, like, always barefoot and whatever. People are like, aren't you barefoot in your house? It's like, yeah, but I also don't sit on my chairs like I'm on a squatty potty, like, chilling with no socks on when I got, like, all these important, like, agents and whatever around, and it's just weird. It's not normal. Yes, I don't typically wear socks at home, but also if I'm having, like, guests over and things like that, I typically wouldn't be like that.
Like squatty potty?
Yeah, like being odd.
No, like the shoes thing is a really good point.
And they
like,
always
I'm
show
barefoot
his
in
feet.
my house.
They always show his bare feet, though.
They
make
like
a thing
key
about
into it. Like he was like doing some monkey toe things, like rubbing them together or something. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know. Let us know what you thought in the comments down below. Like it if you did, sub if you don't already. Shout out to our patrons watching the full reactions up on Patreon. Thank you all for supporting us so much. Y'all don't even know how much it means to us. We'll have more videos up soon. I'm trying to think of like what else to say about this episode, but I feel like it's pretty... This story is very linear. There's not like a ton of crazy things that you can theorize.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's pretty like straightforward. I
Yeah,
feel like.
it's like every time we have something that's about to happen, we get like a resolution right away or something comes back in. But we'll have more videos up for you soon. We love you guys. Bye.